I'm just gonna say welcome to the park, friends. That's right, it's July. It's toasty, but that means it's time to retreat to a beautiful lake in Nancy Drew, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Don't worry about the ghost dogs. Just think about the lake. So, my name is Iris. You're on Terra Games for a fabulous nostalgic time and all those other things I just said a moment ago. Make sure that you, what was it I had a moment ago? Take only photographs and leave only footprints in our beautiful Moon Lake State Park. Buckle that seatbelt and like the stream because we are ready. We are so ready. Are you ready? Okay, I absolutely will, Eva. Apparently there's Blueprints news. I will look into it. Throw the ghost dogs away. We're here for the park. I said what I said. I said what I said. But you are allowed to believe whatever you want. No, you're good, Eva. We're allowed to talk about whatever we want at any time. And as long as everyone is ready, Robert is ready. We have to be, what our Boy Scouts are always prepared. And what do Boy Scouts do? It's kind of like the Hunger Games salute. Did they steal that from you guys? That sucks. Anyway, let's start a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
I think I'm gonna be a junior today. Well, yeah, let's be a junior. Let's be a junior.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Oh no. Hi Maggie, hi Susan. I want to talk about the Moon Lake meetup. I'm going to answer the phone first. Don't let me forget. I want to talk about it. There's a lot of yapping we gotta get through.
Hello? Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No.
I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
I love this voice actress. Okay, so if you don't know, the Nancy Drew community, they have little meetups. There's different people that run them, but they're like legit. Like hundreds of people go. Maybe 100. And the one they just did was Danger on Deception Island in Washington State. So jealous of the people that went to that. I'm pretty sure when I looked at it, it had already sold out. I'm a little bitter, but it's okay. Everyone had a great time. And I guess there's one happening in Moon Lake, but I'm pretty sure the Nancy Drew convention, which is not just books, or not just games, but also books and other media, they had it in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, like a year ago. And I think it was vaguely Ghost Dogs themed, but I think there's kind of two separate groups. There's like the Nancy Drew convention, which is like books and games and all of it. And then there's like the trip meetups, which are primarily games. If I got that right. I'm sure Maggie's got more information. But Susan, are you going to that meetup? Oh yeah, I was so jealous. They got to go to Whale World. They got to do all sorts of amazing things. But yeah, if you're like into Nancy Drew and you're ready to take your love to the next level, that's it. And I am planning There are plans to go to one of them. I don't know if I will go to many of them, but I'm working on it. I mean, that's going to really skyrocket my Nancy Drew fandom. I was this close to going on the Arizona one. I'm not going to lie. It was a hard sell to go to. They were doing Shadow Ranch theme, and it was like August. They were going to have people in Arizona, and I said, I don't think I can do that. Oh, Maggie's got the details. A registration opens next month. I am not affiliated with this event. I do not know if you're going to get fire-fested. So, do your own research. Ooh, a Crystal Skull trip in 28. That would be awesome. Should we go on a Nancy Drew trip? I know. We're going to Venice. Oops, sorry. Hey, JBB. You love ghost dogs? Well, we've got an event for you. Just scroll on up in that chat. Actually, though, I would take you guys to Venice. And we would do it right. You know? We'd have Carnivale. We would have all of... Oh, it would be amazing. Oh, it'd be so good. We'd all dress up in beautiful Carnivale outfits. And no, you're not allowed to wear the Nancy Drew... Well, I guess maybe if you put in a written request, we could have one person be Nancy in the catsuit. One person. But you'd have to submit an application and tell me why you think you're the best person for the job. Oh my goodness, Maggie's been to all 3. So, Shadow Ranch, Danger and Deception Island trip, and then was the first one like Haunted Carousel maybe? I think it was like New Jersey, Coney Island vibes. Free advertisement over. I am not going to be Nancy in the catsuit. Actually, that would be amazing. You know how when you go to any large, you go to Washington, D.C., you go to Rome, you go to Venice, and they have the little tour guide flags. Except you guys would just follow me around in my cat burglar suit. And everyone would be deeply confused. And you guys would look beautiful, and I would look bad. Oh yeah, Tuna could be there. Tuna would hate an airplane. Hi, Scott. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, we could all do it. But honestly, would the Venetian, well, there aren't really any real Venetians, but I don't know if we should take on Venezia in cat burglar suits. That feels like we're there to just make some trouble. Do something a little dangerous. Just pull up to St. Mark's Square. That's an incredible idea, and we do need to do it. We need to do it. So someone can plan that, and then I'll get on a plane. Just let me know. I'll be there. All right. So anyway, so we're on the phone with the owner of this house who has left it unlocked and run away. She invited me to the middle of freaking nowhere, Pennsylvania, which, having been to the middle of freaking nowhere, Pennsylvania 2 weeks ago, is pretty gosh darn scary. And she left. This is crazy.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
Oh, hang out with your aunt. Oh, dear. No, I'll stay here by myself.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
Well, call the arborist, babe.
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
Cool. Yeah, she's a horrible host. I mean, she's trying to pawn me off on her aunt already, which is kind of crazy.
I'm not in any hurry to leave.
You will be. Okay, look, I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine.
Oh,
It's tied up
perfect.
at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Okay, so Sally's idea is leave, go to Philly, hang out with random aunt who lives in Philly. Cool. She's probably great. Or B, get in a small watercraft, probably without a life jacket, in the middle of the night in unknown waters, and just what? Sit in the lake all night? Let's use our brain. Let's use our brain, Sally.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs?
That's a
Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
That's one of the most dangerous things you can do. If I can impress anything on you, is please do not go out in a boat at night, especially if you are not a seasoned captain. That is a great point. So Robert noticed that the other dialogue option is that Nancy gets sassy and she's like, well, unless somebody shows up with a chainsaw and just happens to, like, you know, free my car, I'm stuck here. But if somebody shows up with a chainsaw at your house in the middle of the night, that's probably bad news. So I'm just saying, I'm not really trusting Sally in an emergency. I don't know if she's got, like, you know, some people, they sharpen in moments of crisis. I don't know if that's our girl. Check out squeaking mice.
What
This is the best
that?
part. Okay, place your bets. We've got folks in the chat, I'm sure, that have never played this game before. What do we think that is? Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's. Oh, she's at her aunt's. Okay, I excuse her. We would at least meet her in Philly. Wait, we should go to Philly. Oh, our car's stuck. Maybe she was thinking straight. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Doors open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Well, of course the door is open. I am here. That is the best part of this game. We haven't even found out what it is yet. Oh, I got a flashlight. Forest trails. Harry, thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery's real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. George sounds great. He seems sweet. Oh, yeah. Good old eagle eyes, Scott. We're going to use it. We're going to use it. It's a clue. It's a clue. Just gonna let it happen. I'm having a crazy time. There's no time that will ever not make me laugh. That quote from the Poirot game we played, and him in his little Belgian accent saying, "We're having a crazy time." Incredible. Get dead tree cut down. Oh yeah. Middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. You just go ask Billy Bob down the street. He'll come out. He'll take care of that tree for you. He might not even charge you. He'd probably just do it for fun. All right.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Yes, ma'am.
Something's out there.
I wonder if anything happens if I just ignore that.
Better be careful.
Nah, we're good. Because sometimes if you play games out of order, you know, then cool things happen. Maybe not, though. I seem to have forgotten the map. Oh, there it is. Wait, that's it. Ah. There we go. Found it. Do we get something special for having found it so quickly? Do we get a present? Ooh.
Looks like paw prints.
No way. Oh, we could just go in here? Wait. Has that always been the case? I don't ever remember opening this crypt. Huh. Yeah, the Poirot game didn't necessarily rank in the top for me. Wasn't really all time. But that's okay. It was worth it just to have a crazy time. You know, now you say it, Eva, maybe the controls are a little janky. Oh no. I really thought I remembered how to maneuver. Last time I played this game, I definitely remembered how to get out. The yellow ribbon. We need to go away from it. And then the log. And then we should go right and then left. Oh, hello, Eduardo. Welcome and thank you for 15 months. And also thank you for the excellent use of that emoji. Oh, hi, Never Done. Welcome. Is this your first time? It's great to see you. You know, that's so interesting. I don't know if I was scared by this game as a kid because I think maybe it was one that I played later on. For me, the scariest Nancy Drew game, growing up, bar none, was the final scene. That game horrified me.
I'd better wait until daylight.
All right, here we go. Let's find out.
That was a Strix Varia. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
So here's our guy. He was the one going, an icon.
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
Dude, Lancaster mention. I've always called it Lancaster. Let's discuss. I would love to leave and go hang out in Lancaster and have some shoe fly pie and some Jersey cow chocolate milk. So maybe if I scare everyone away, then it could all be for me. I think so. Oh gosh. I don't think I played the games all at once. Like when I was a kid, I would work through them, but then as a teenager, I was cooking through them. So as a kid, I remember playing like Scarlet Hand, I think was my first game. And Final Scene and like Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon and stuff. I was going out of order, I want to say. I do remember getting freaked out by Legend of the Crystal Skull, but I want to say by the time I got to like Shadow at the Water's Edge, which obviously is super scary, I was a teenager. And then I think when I played, what's the one that is in Georgia? Ghost of Thornton Hall. I was like 20, so didn't really work on me. But the final scene freaked me out because of the music. And just like, it seemed like something was going to happen. The suspense was killing me. Ooh. They had a Scarlet Hand, Ghost Dogs double pack. That is really cool. I had a lot of like the double, they had one that was called like Triple Threat and like Double Dare. And you could get them. Those were cool. That's how I played them when I was younger. It was whatever I could get at the store. The first, I remember my friend, Caleb, shout out Caleb, because he was also into Nancy Drew games. He was like my only ally. And he got me like a Target gift card, I want to say, when I was like 12 for a birthday party. I'm sure it was his mom. Shout out Caleb's mom. And I got my first, I think it was a triple threat. And it was Scarlet Hand, Treasure in the Royal Tower, Final Scene. So I think those were my first official 3. Haunted Mansion, Royal Tower, 2-pack, that would be a good one. I love talking about pronunciation in the chat. Because it never works out. I know, I'm really stopping the flow of our scary beginning, aren't I? I'll keep going. I'll keep going. So, just what, are you afraid? I'll give you my name.
I'm Nancy
How about?
Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone 2.
All right, weirdo. You're on this property. How about you take 10 steps back?
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Oh yeah, I've played I've played every single Nancy Drew game with one exception, and that is the original Secrets Can Kill. I do have the double disc situation, but I've technically only played the remastered. But other than that, yes, I've played all of them. Okay, I've got to be suspenseful. Scary. What do the dogs do? Are they haunted? Is the house haunted?
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Oh, I miss that, Maggie. Yeah, playing the final scene as an adult, it's also scarier. I do think, and I've said it ad nauseum, the final scene has the greatest villain. It is the scariest actual crime. And yeah, if you play it as an adult, it's not just like, oh, the baddies, you know, after the treasure. No. Oh no. Highly recommend.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all
Call him
Jeff
up.
Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Well, he can. He's just got to be with the MPS for a little while. Let him do the paperwork. Are you a native? Do you live close by?
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp. And
Can you do that in a state park?
Down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested. How do I do that?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
I feel like that normally happens later. So what happens if I stay outside? Will the ghost dogs kill me? I want them to kill me. I'm just gonna go hang out with him.
Red's observation platform.
Honestly, this is probably so much safer than the house. Sally even said, stay out of the house. Here I am. I've stolen the man's observation platform. He is slow. He is slovenly. He's not going to make it up faster than me. I could just kick him off if there's not enough room. Darn.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Tell him, Nancy. Tell him. Make sure those kids playing the game know. All right, I'll go inside the house. I'll be a good sport. Let's go take a peek-see.
This is not good.
She really wants me to go upstairs. Oh, I'm not in control. Oh, I could just exit the house? I think I can. I'm a good detective. I want to go investigate. Anything? No? Oh, okay. Bye, guys. Okay, can I go hang out with Red? Hey, Red! I saw the dogs. They seemed pretty chill. They did kind of know how to open up doorknobs, though, which was a little concerning. Huh. Well, I guess that's that. Dead silence. When would you like to wake up? The morning. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is the soundtrack Hannah is here for. It's not playing. There she is. It's good. It's really good.
The boat's full of water. I need to bail out the boat.
We gotta bail it.
These look like dog tracks.
Where? Oh, there.
I need a bucket.
I got a bucket. Nice. Got a life jacket for safety. Personally, I like all the soundtracks. Everyone is right. But I love, is it the track? It's called like Malone. It's like, doom. Like just a little do 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 do. It's very, I don't know why I'm doing it so quietly, but like it is quiet. It's very jazzy. I'll point it out.
The spark plug is missing.
Nancy, how did you even know that? All right, let's do a little ocular pat down, and yeah, so it's a little jazzy. That's right. I'm not dying today. Understood, Nancy. Understood. I will find more. I love how Sally's got one. She's got one sweater, and that's it. Don't think there's anyone I can visit. Ooh. Nice. We've got some bleach and some pine sol. Have I checked the shed? I haven't gone to the shed yet. In this playthrough, y'all didn't even see me go to the shed earlier, but I did it. I did. Okay. So, Scott, 'twas a great observation about all the dogs on the wall. We will have a grand puzzle to solve it all. Should we call up? Should we call Sally and tell her that we slept great? And gaslight her. We should gaslight her. Nothing happened.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I
No.
did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Wow. And do they only harass this woman?
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting?
Robots.
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
She's got a theory.
I want to do that. My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see.
Let's name names.
Park ranger. I forget his name. Kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin. She's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
So she's been here, what, total of a month? That's it?
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're
Her
not
voice
scared
sounds
of
so familiar. I feel like she must be another character. And I can't think of who.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could
This is
borrow his
so-
spark plug or something. Go down the
Sounds
path
so
to the right
familiar.
as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Is it somebody? Oh gosh, what's her name? So her name is Sally McDonald. Ghost Dogs. Voice actor. Carrie Healy. I feel like that is one of the girls, like Bess or George, maybe? She's in Ghost of Thornton Hall. Hold on. Here's her IMDb. I know I heard her voice before. She's in every Nancy Drew game, apparently. She's Harper in Ghost of Thornton Hall. She's Professor Hotchkiss. Oh, we know this woman. Okay. She's a lot of like background voices, it sounds like. Oh, she's Paula Santos. That's who like the inflection is making me think of. Paula Santos from The Haunted Carousel. She's also in Backyard Baseball 2005. Oh, this is my queen. How did I not recognize her? She's Simone Mueller, my favorite Nancy Drew character of all time. She was also in Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. That's right. Y'all go crazy for some Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. I did buy that during the Steam sale. I know, this is crazy that she invited me here. It's so dangerous. And chemicals lying about? Shock. So anyway, why do you hate our National Park servicemen?
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of the ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Sure. I mean, why not?
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Stay in touch.
She does kind of sound like Bess, though, which is interesting. Her inflection. But yes, we love her. She's got range. She is the Jonah von Spreeken of women's voice acting. Just, gosh, sometimes I say things and I'm like, nobody outside of the Nancy Drew cult knows what's going on. You're like, you gotta be in the Nancy Drew cult to know what the heck's going on. Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, the key broke off. It's
Uh-oh.
locked. It's locked.
Just hit it with a hammer, Nancy. I don't know.
It's locked. There's got to be another way to get this open.
I mean, a crowbar or that massive scythe? Gosh, I don't know. What level of property damage are you comfortable with? Guess not a lot. That's right, I gotta go to this dude's hut in the sky and ask him for help. He's not living in his hut in the sky. Did he build that? Because I just don't think you're allowed to build something that permanent in a state park. Let's go chat with him. This is the song. Slays. Like, I feel like Jeff Goldblum would play this song, you know? You think he owns just the tree? Just this tree? Well, we can ask him. I mean, it's kind of amazing he makes it all the way up here. I would be scared with those tiny little handholds. Ugh. No. I don't know why. Am I gonna, like, stab him with a screwdriver?
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Ew, Nancy. Why are you engaging with it? He's just calling you miss. Like, just... Why are we flirting with Red Knot?
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Oh.
Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
I respect him. He's got an interest, and I'm infringing on it. You like his treehouse? Is it? Yeah. You gotta have a license. Well, because people bring those little... It's called a hunting blind, right? You can bring a hunting blind. But you can't bring a treehouse. Maybe if it's removable.
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing
I
like
agree
the
with
threat
him.
of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Oh, see, I was just thinking, like, for the ecology and, like, no wake zones and all that, you know? Protect the... Okay, but if it's just to keep people away... You know, maybe he's just different.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a
Me,
fact
every
of
time I go to
life.
the park.
Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
Dude, I feel this. I do feel that. I respect him. Sometimes you just want to throw on your flannel shirt and your camo vest and you want to sit up in your illegal treehouse without the house part and you just want to be left alone. You know? And realistically, he doesn't want to be talking to me. I don't want to be talking to him. So, I don't really have a problem with him.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Okay, never mind. Maybe we do have a problem. This is weird. I'm a very curious person, Mr. Knott. I like to know things.
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
Never mind. But I don't want to leave you unprepared. Why is...
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Yeah.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You
Fight
can
the power.
recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
So this guy's no wife, for sure. He's just like, he's on his own in rural Pennsylvania, and he's just trying to do his thing. And yes, is he coming off uncomfortable? Absolutely. I'm still hoping it's coming from a fine place.
Sounds good.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite of his lines. If anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds. I'll be looking for you. I want to rewind just so I can hear his delivery of that line again. I think he's just a codger. Yeah, he loves the forest. He loves the no wake zone. I think he's trying to offload his like magazine duties on us. So maybe these aren't like his bird pictures. It's the society's bird pictures. But he did give us an advance, which is the spark plug. We got that first. That's great. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this soundtrack is just called Day. So now we get to go in the boat.
I gotta have some torque.
Okay. Like that? Dude, I don't know. Like that? Oh. What? Oh. Plus, minus. Pretty sure this one was center, and then... That's just, like, kind of called, like, puzzle time. Oh. It's because I didn't wear my life jacket. I did the puzzle good, though, so we're fine. Should we save? Probably we should save. Should we save it as? Probably just... Oh. That's what I should say whenever I tell you guys to like the stream. That if you don't like the stream, then I won't be looking for birds. I'll be looking for you. It's not that funny. I don't like putting on spacesuits, life jackets. There was something else. I don't like. There was something in the trucker game I wasn't doing either. Getting gas. I don't like getting gas in my truck. All right, y'all ready to meet an icon?
Hey there. Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
I love her. I know so many of her. I need to find someone with a chainsaw. Let's see. She's a girl who loves a yap. Okay, she loves a yap. She doesn't want us to cut to the chase. She wants us to tease her a bit with a yap sesh.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
All right, we're not cutting to the chase yet.
I'm in town visiting her, you know, out at the old Malone place.
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
Valid. I'm asking similar questions, Em. As it turns out, I'm alone. No, don't. No.
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve, but right now I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
What I really need is for someone to come out and remove the tree that fell in Sally's driveway.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come
Oh,
Sally ain't
Tucker.
with you?
Oh, you know. Let's be vague about this. Let's pretend she's still there.
She thinks the Malone place is haunted, and after last night, I can see why.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Peace. People in Pennsylvania don't talk like this, right? Maybe they do. I was in the boonies. I was surprised. I don't think I knew the boonies existed in Pennsylvania. I mean, I'd heard tell. But, gosh.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
Anybody ever has a video game they make and they need someone to sound exactly like this? Call me up. I love that everyone is wearing flannel. I even thought about wearing flannel today, but I didn't want you guys to fail to notice my 4th July because it doesn't say the 4th of July. 4th July USA Independence Day. Isn't that tough? That's tough with 2 F's.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
And then they died. And when they fell through the floorboards, probably. Yes. I caught a strange man prowling last night. He called himself Red Knot. I don't even believe that's his name.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Oh, he's a tree hugger? So we can trust him.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Oof. Can I have it?
What else can I do it for?
I thought she wasn't going to give it to me.
Where do you find your...
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
Illegal booze.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
So you're stealing
That's
it.
right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Oh. Cool.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Sally. So it's dusty in here. Buy a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and... Oh, wait. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and jazz musicians from the big city. They traveled to and from parties by boat and were so rich that if they accidentally dropped something in the lake, they wouldn't even bother going after it. Oh, now he's from New York. Uh-oh. Each item you see here was fished out of Moon Lake and most likely belonged to some wealthy hotshot. Don't go home without buying at least one genuine artifact from the Roaring 20s. There were 3 different personalities that just sold you that, and they were collected by legal means. I feel like I was just like overtaken by the spirit of somebody. I don't know what just happened. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, so a lot of Nancy Drew games, they do try to skirt around alcohol. They don't want to say alcohol. They'll like literally have you at a pub mixing drinks, but we ain't gonna call it alcohol. This game, we've already said we've used the term booze, God forbid, and what else? Cigarettes. What are the kids gonna think? Cigarettes? In the Big 2-6? I learned that one recently. Actually, I'd like to get on a soapbox. I went to Jacksonville, Florida for 4th of July. Great. Cool 4th of July experience. Loved how many different walks of life were present there. But you know what? I saw so many freaking cigarettes. And I was so disappointed. I was like, guys, this is not Europe. We are here killing the smoking movement, right? No, wrong. Jacksonville, Florida, it's alive and well. I was disappointed. I thought we were all onto vaping by now. I'm like at the point where if I see someone smoking in public, I'm shocked. I'm like, shame. Shame. But then if you go to Europe, it's like everywhere. But it felt like we were killing it, guys. We can do it. Just like Nancy Drew says, we only smoke when we're on fire. don't know why that became an anti-smoking PSA, but I stand behind it, and beside it, and in front of it. Okay, what are we gonna do? Cassette tape. I know, Nancy Drew, murder, fine. Kidnapping, fine. Alcohol? Better not mention it. Oh, I love this amalgamate, like a false version of the USPS.
Hello.
Hello,
Can I
sir.
help you?
Oh no, this is making me think of Snuggly. I think she made like a short video. I won't explain it until he says the line.
Are you Jeff Akers?
At your service. I noticed that you arrived by boat. Does that mean you're staying on the lake?
Yes, I am. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald.
Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
Oh, Jeff, you're so clever. You're so clever.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
So you know the legend?
I know almost everything about this area. Not
Yes, you
only have
do.
I lived here all my life, but you're standing in the unofficial Moon Lake
He's a
Museum of
history
Actual
major.
and Natural history. I'm its equally unofficial curator.
That's all right, Jeff. You're making your way, making $8.50 at the National Park office here. And you know what? Now that you're in at age 32 in your first real museum job, you have got time. That's how it goes, guys. You've got time, babe. And if you're gonna transfer to a larger park, it's gonna be onwards and upwards from here. You might even be making $15 an hour by the time you're 50. I support you.
What's your take on all this ghost dog stuff?
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
I was shocked, Scott, about the smoking in Europe. It's to the level that the airports in Italy had to have a little glass box that they told people to go stand in and smoke inside the airport because they couldn't help themselves. And it was so funny to see them all in there. But yeah, I don't know. We can do it. We can kill it. I believe in us. USA. We're not playing in the World... Who's playing in the World Cup today? I was watching it for like a second. It was like Norway and Brazil or something. And then it seemed exciting because somebody looked like they got a goal, but then they didn't. And so I got bored. So if somebody wants to explain football to me, I'd be deeply grateful.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Cool.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
How? See, he's helpful. And the fact that everyone's like, oh, he's a pain in the neck just because he's following the rules. Just because he's the voice of the law? Oh. Oh.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
Well, exhume him. How are we going to know for
The
sure?
inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
That's a great line, too. Does it ring any bells? Not in my steeple. Excellent.
Would it
Excellent.
be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
He didn't say
Thanks
the
for all your
line.
help.
That's why I'm here. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the
The
tip,
hantavirus. The hantavirus. That's right. Oh my gosh. Dendrochronology. Right? Isn't that what it's called? Dendrochronology? Wait. Now I'm questioning myself. Did you know that the growth rings on a tree indicate its age and the environmental conditions in which it grew? This cross-section is a reproduction. I tried a new way to say that word. I tried it. I didn't like it. We're going back to the normal. This cross-section is a reproduction of a pine tree that was 62 years old when it was cut down. Cool. That's awesome. This actually is cool how you can look at the years based on the ring and see how well it did. So here we've got a broad, healthy growth. A growth disparity occurs. Dendrochronology. Killed it. A slay. The hantavirus. It's me. Are we over the hantavirus? Everyone was really scared for about a minute, and I haven't heard anybody be scared about it in a minute. So it's been like 2 minutes. These narrow rings are the result of a sawfly insect infestation. The sawfly larvae consume conifer buds and needles. Yeah, I remember learning about dendrochronology when I was a child. It is the art of counting tree rings. Or perhaps the science. Hey kids, check out Moon Lake's nature highlights. Oh my gosh, why did they spell highlights like that? That's really, I don't like that. Ooh, a red-tailed hawk, a great blue heron, an otter, a trout, skunk. Dame's rocket. Do not get me started about plants, guys. I've been into plants. You know I've been into bread. You've heard about my bread. Don't even get me started about... Did I tell you guys about my bread? I told you about the bread that I made for Bosnia and Herzegovina. No, it's Herzegovina? I've been saying it wrong my whole life. It's not Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Got it. Fishing regulations. All right, guys. Here's the rules. If you can't play by the rules, you're gonna have to get out of here. So, to fish at Moon Lake, a person must be at least 16 years old. You're under 16, you have to leave. You must obtain a current license from a license issuing agent. Sign it in ink, not pencil, and display it on an outer garment. I love this. I love this. I have heard about fishermen and like getting worked up when the DNR comes. Isn't that what they're called? Department of Natural Resources. Because a lot of them don't have their licenses. Those fishing boys, a lot of times they're not licensed. It is against the law to use more than 2 rods and or lines when fishing, and no more than 3 hooks may be affixed to any line. Okay. Using nets or snagging hooks is strictly prohibited. Disposing of trash in the water or on the adjacent land is illegal. All persons on board any type of boat or kayak must wear a Coast Guard approved personal flotation device. I didn't do that. Show courtesy to other anglers and exercise safety, but that is not the law. You don't have to. You don't have to be courteous. Oh my gosh, boating regulations. I've never read these before in this game. The use of motors in excess of 18 horsepower is prohibited. So that's like kind of small. Because aren't those big, like what you got put on like the back of a pontoon? Those are at least like 50 horsepower, right? I haven't been to the Bass Pro in a hot minute, so let's not judge here. And we gotta wear our flotation device. The mooring of boats to any dock, wharf, pier, shop, or boat launch in a manner that interferes with public use or creates a hazard to swimmers or other watercraft is prohibited. Sailboats greater than 14 feet in length and multi-hull sailboats are prohibited. Inflatable boats must be greater than 7 feet in length, made of tough, reinforced fabric, and have at least 2 separate buoyancy chambers. All boats must display a state park launch permit. I love how the fish and wildlife people have some more authority than the normal cops. What does that mean? I mean, because I would say normal cops can, you know, like, utilize some force. So what are the fish and wildlife people doing to you, Scott? Like a little worried, actually. I guess that's Canada. They take those moose seriously up there. Gosh, I want to know more. The sergeant. Okay, wait a second. So are they like patting people down at the fishing hole? Gosh, I just love how serious some people take fishing. Hiking tips. Oh, here we go. We've got some hiking people in the chat. I know. Always carry the 10 essentials. Oh gosh. Wait, I don't know what the 10 essentials are. I want to guess what they are, but I don't think that they actually tell me. Carry a map of the area. Hike with more people. It's safer. You won't get murdered. Keep pets leashed. Oh my gosh. If you walk on the trail with your dog off a leash, jail. Instant jail. Stay on the designated trails. For night hiking, use a flashlight. Is anyone in the chat brave enough to go night hiking? I don't think I would do that. Poison ivy and ticks are common. Check yourself and your pet. Be a friend to the park and help us keep it clean. Do you think he'll tell me about the 10 essentials? I want to guess what they are. I am back.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
I wish I knew what the 10 essentials were. It's probably gonna... well, I'm not even gonna guess because they don't tell us. We can come up with our own 10 essentials. It could be water, sunscreen, proper shoes, like some form of compass. What about like a satellite phone or like a emergency? I wonder if there's anything like first aid related we need. I'm not gonna put bug spray on this because as long as you have proper clothing, you're fine. What else? Snacks? That's a good idea. Oh, hi, Donut Slushy. Thank you. I know, we went a little crazy with the eye makeup today, but I'm enjoying it. A map? Okay, a map? We only have 2 more things. I packed our bag a little. If you guys want to fight me for other things, we can swap out. Yeah, snacks is a good one. Trying to think. A tourniquet. Oh, we get to... A whole first aid kit you think counts as 1 item? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hi, Hippodamia. Always scared about... Yeah, the haunted virus. Horrifying. Horrifying. The legend. Do not use for biking. Oh, look. Critters. White-tailed deer, chipmunks, cottontail rabbits, otters, skunks. Common shorebirds include the great blue heron and mallard. I love all this literature. Oh, a backpack? Does the backpack count? Oh yeah, do we need something to start a fire? Guys, we only have 10 items. I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. I thought 10 was a lot of things. Oh no, I did not go to Bosnia. No. There was the USA was playing Bosnia and Herzegovina on last week sometime. And I made a beautiful bread that was not actually from Bosnia. I think it was from Serbia. And I think that that's why the USA won, because I made the bread, but it was disrespectful to the culture. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to start fires. But what if we did it safely, Hannah? Or, like, what if we need, like, a flare? Oh, a knife is a good one, yeah. Ugh. Who is sensitive? I have a theory that I am not allergic to poison ivy. Did you guys know? This is so funny. It might not be true, but this is something that I believe to be true. Is that some people do not react to poison ivy. At least last time I looked it up, that's what I learned. And I think I'm one of those people because I have super sensitive skin and I spent a whole lot of time in the woods as a kid and not one time did I ever get poison ivy. Small shovel. How long are we gonna be out there? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Lyme disease. Uh-oh, we're gonna get Lyme disease. Ooh, wear light-colored clothing so you can see ticks. Oh my gosh, being white and seeing a tick on your body? Dude, I about screamed. Fell out of my skin. Skin. So freaking scary. Inspect your skin carefully after every outing. I don't think I took him off with tweezers. I think I like screamed so loud he jumped off. That would be me, Hannah. That would be me. I'm gonna go find a poison ivy patch and roll around in it. Okay. We've already had a cigarette smoking announcement. How about we have another announcement in light of the West being on fire and people making poor choices with fireworks? It's up to you, as Nancy Drew, to prevent forest fires. The most devastating fires tend to be started by you. Use common sense. Fireworks and firearms are strictly prohibited. Campfires are allowed in the park. Oh, but only in designated areas. No fires allowed on park beaches at any time. Don't let 1 minute of carelessness destroy what it took nature, capital N, decades to create. I love how bossy all of this literature is. I get it. Oh, here we go. Hantavirus, everybody's favorite topic. There are several types of hantaviruses, but hantavirus pulmonary syndrome can cause acute respiratory failure and death. The rodent most likely to transmit the disease to humans is the deer mouse. A deer mouse infected with the hantavirus does not act or appear sick. Infection occurs when tiny particles containing the virus are kicked up into the air, a process called aerosolization, and inhaled. I don't even know what that accent is or what, has overtaken me. I'm sorry, but also not. Yeah, I'm not someone who's ever been to the West, really, except if we count Vegas. And as an East Coaster, the concept of wildfires is horrifying to me. So yeah, please, let's be smart. Okay, so here's how we avoid getting the hantavirus. You never sweep an area inhabited by mice, as sweeping would stir up particles which could then be inhaled. I feel like I'm in the hit classic Moonstruck. I don't know. I don't know what happened. She's just like inside me. This New Yorker has blown out. Wear a respiratory mask and rubber gloves and thoroughly wet down the area with bleach and water. Remove dirt from the area with a damp towel, mop, or sponge. All right. So this is how, see, when everybody was freaking out about the hantavirus a couple weeks ago, us Nancy Drew fans, we already knew. I mean, I didn't remember, but then people on the Facebook group told me, and then I remembered.
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
He's a busy man, but he lives to serve. I have never actually seen the entirety of Ghostbusters. Yeah, we got bleach at the cabin. Some might call that a, what's it called? The gun? Whose gun? When it's like in it and that means we're gonna use it. He's a playwright. Chekhov. Chekhov's gun. I've never seen Friends either. Gosh. It's kind of like Jack Kelly from Newsies. How about that? there were gloves. Almost seems like we might be encountering the hantavirus, everybody. And then I would put on sunglasses. But I don't have sunglasses. So I have to test the water. Gosh, this is really just like cabin simulator. Prime the pump. Pump the well. What's wrong with the well? Oh, she said she turned the water off. But this is the... Now wait a dang
I need
second.
a bucket.
Wait a dang second. I don't know how to turn the water on. Who do you think I am? That actually does seem like something I should know how to do. What does that mean, Hannah? A coconut simulator game? I'm fascinated.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Oh, sandpaper. Okay. Oh, did he give me the digital camera? Oh, that's right. We gotta go take pictures of birds, guys. I do still have the bucket. Do we think that if I put the bucket in front of it, that will change things? There's gotta be like a valve. But it looks like something's gotta occur here. Don't you have to like pour water? You have to prime the pump. I do know how to do it. I do know how to do it. Well, color me intrigued. Coconut Simulator. Some of these simulator games, like I played Goat Simulator for the first time. I know I'm late to the game a couple months ago, and it was actually really cute.
I don't need water right now.
Nancy, you could have given that to a plant. He said that we're in drought conditions. Oh my gosh. I think we're still in the Steam summer sale. It's my reminder to you all to not forget to... Don't be like me and accidentally go to buy everything when the sale is over. His puppy! He's got a good puppy, but you know what? His puppy is not on a leash, and I should give him a ticket because his puppy is not on a leash.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
I noticed you have a dog.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
I love that.
He seems very well trained.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
I wasn't. I was complimenting Yogi, but it's okay to be defensive.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
I enjoy Yogi. He's like sweet and kind of gives off like old dog vibes. And he's calm. He's giving a beautiful energy. Yes, we love the CCC. If you know, you know. In 1932, when the United States was in the... Yeah, he was defensive. Okay, let's see if we can try to do the transatlantic accent without the New Yorker woman coming out. In 1932, wait, the year 1930, That's how I have to get in. In 1932, when the United States was in the throes of the Great Depression, presidential candidate Franklin D. Roosevelt recognized that the country was facing two very serious problems. Its natural resources were rapidly being destroyed by soil erosion and deforestation, and thousands of able-bodied men were unemployed and desperately looking for work. Oh. This looks like it's separate. So, when he was elected, Roosevelt immediately compelled Congress, she's back, to pass the Emergency Conservation Work Act. It called for the establishment of a peacetime army of men who, stationed at various camps throughout the country, would undertake work projects that would save and revitalize the nation's forests while allowing the men to earn much-needed paychecks. You know, I've just never had a problem with the transatlantic accent before. This is new. So by the end of 1935, the CCC was successfully mobilized. 500,000 people were enrolled and stationed at 2,600 camps. That's amazing. Yeah, worked on roads, fire towers, stringing telephone lines, planting billions of trees. Yeah, that was crazy. That was really, really weird. The CCC did so much great work. When you visit a national park or state park or public institution, look around. You may see a CCC sign. Or there was another one too. I can't think of the other acronym. It did Public Works. Wow. The building in which you're now sitting is a testament to the dedication and determination of Roosevelt's Tree Army. And if you want to learn more, please read Kit Kittredge, An American Girl Story.
Shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Aker's permission.
Highly recommend. Health and safety. Gosh, you want to read more rules? Scott, how do you know about the CCC? In Canada? That's awesome. They used a bunch of old World War II bombers converted to fight forest fires. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. Let's go take pictures of birds. Right. We can kind of get lost because I gotta find a lot of birds. Oh, should I listen? Oh, wait. Here's the tape. Oh, there we go.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Gosh, sorry, I just almost fell asleep. That was so beautiful.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy.
No birds here.
She's just screaming her way through the forest. I should watch a movie about bird watching. Is it like a documentary? I do love a documentary. It's called The Big Year. So Scott, did they give the bombers to museums when they were finished with the CCC? Because that would be very, very cool if so. Look at us. We're learning history with each other. Probably Scott's a good source. You could Google it if you're worried. But don't trust Google either. Don't trust Google either. Trust our primary source. Check your URL. I just love... I feel like this game is giving me... It's giving me an excuse to just be very pedantic and very particular and to tell everybody exactly how to live their lives. You know? Forest fires, not allowed. Fishing without a license, not allowed. It's a movie about birdwatching that has Jack Black and Steve Martin in it. Absolutely, I'm gonna watch this. Gotta write it down. Hold on. The big year? Oh, tomorrow will feel like 105. Thanks for the update. The big year. Okay, well, why didn't we mention Owen Wilson? Gosh. We're star-studded here. Okay. My gosh. It's rated so poorly. So wait a second, Scott. Did the CCC go into Canada? Were we so desperate to put men to work that we had to send them to you guys? That's kind of amazing. Amazing if true. I am lost in these woods. Here I go, that was the fallen tree.
Come back!
What is that Owen Wilson song? Owen Wilson movie. It's like something in Paris. Midnight in Paris. Actually, though, that movie slaps. Oh, you're talking about another forest protection? Well, I'm sure that there were similar themes going on. And we're neighbors in many ways. I wonder what the Great Depression was like in Canada. That would be fascinating to learn more about. Because my favorite American Girl doll growing up was Kit Kittredge, I always did have a fascination with the Great Depression, which did not do great things for me as a child. Oh, I loved Midnight in Paris. I mean, maybe loved is a strong word, but if you're really into 19th century authors, or sorry, 20th century authors, it was a good watch.
Come back!
There's an owl.
I must have scared it.
I think that's the one that you can't catch no matter what. Oh no, I left the forest. Darn. I guess I just have to keep wandering until I find him. I don't know who him is, but I will find. Guys, what's your favorite bird? Anybody have a favorite bird? I do. I'm not going to tell you my favorite bird, though. Not till you have to tell me yours, and then I'll tell you mine. So I only have 3. Do I have a task list? Oh, I have a little PDA. Check with Red to see what I'm doing wrong. Nice, let's go to bed. Should I save? I'm gonna save my game. Save. Just in case. It's been good, but just in case.
Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
A chickadee? I'm not sure I know what a chickadee looks like. Maybe I do. I am personally a huge fan of the mourning dove. That's my favorite bird. She might be a little ugly, but she's my favorite.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, that sounds fun. I do love an osprey as well. But the call of the mourning dove is my favorite. And since we're talking about bird calls, I felt that I needed to mention them.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know? And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
I'm obsessed with them. Everyone here is bossy. Everyone in the game. Oh, a raven. Oh, blackbirds, like any kind of, like a raven or a crow. They're just so beautiful. Those are good birds. Red-winged blackbirds. Ruby-throated hummingbird. Oh, yes, a hummingbird. Goldfinches, blue herons. All birds. Beautiful. Beautiful.
See you in a while.
Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of the burrowing owl. Those guys are silly. They are silly to the max, and they're so funny. You just watch them running around on their little legs. Oh my gosh. And also, who are the little babies? The kestrels? Oh gosh. So adorable. Smallest bird of prey. We love a bird. I bet there's real bird watchers. I bet somebody in the chat's a bird watcher. Or at least knows something about birds. Because that's like one of the pipelines, you know, as you get old, a good portion of us are going to become bird people. I'm becoming a bread person and a gardening person. You might become a bird person. A green heron. I've seen a lot. I will say, since moving to Florida, I am hugely spoiled with our water birds. We've got massive herons and, I can't think of a lot of osprey. I'm trying to think. There's like 2 kinds of, or like ibises, I think. I'm not sure if I've seen a green heron before, though. I'd have to look them up. Oh yeah, kiwi. So I gotta go to M's tacky tourist shop, he said. And she'll hook me up. I love that I'm keeping that life vest on at night. I'm sleeping in that life vest. Blue jays in Oregon are blue and black. Is that different than normal? I feel like the blue jays I've seen are blue and white and black. Do they have flamingos in Florida? Great question. I don't know. I've never seen a wild flamingo. That's for dang sure. I would remember that. Maybe in South Florida, but not where I'm at. I don't know. That would be cool though, huh? Why am I here? Why did I come back? Why did I do that? I think I clicked the wrong button. Well, let's try again. Oh, the ones in Oregon don't have the white. Okay, so they're blue jays, but they don't have any white. Fascinating. Oh yeah, we'd be sleeping with that screwdriver in our pockets. And we got a bucket we're sitting on, and we're sleeping with that life vest buckled. Because flash floods are no joke.
Howdy, Nancy.
Hi. I need to purchase something at your store.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Well, I've got a scarcity mindset. And every vacation I go on, I don't bring any money.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Okay, so he does own the observation deck, and it is giving him butt splinters. And he told her that when he bought the sandpaper. Gosh, he's great. People raise ostriches and peacocks. Oh yeah, we have peacocks here. For sure. And even when I was in North Carolina, some people had peacocks. Just for funsies. Booze, cigarettes, and hinter regions. This is the most inappropriate Nancy Drew game. Is that what I should put as the clickbait title? Or should I make a separate clickbait video in which I, full seriousness, talk about how this game is poisoning the minds of our youth? I'll do it. I'll do it.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
You got a deal. So what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Hey, Soren Sparkles, welcome. Yeah, Scott, for Nancy Drew, this has been salacious. He's ticked off because he's got booties. Booties. I keep gonna say sprinkles. What is it? He's got booty. What are those called? Splinters. He's got booty splinters. Good gracious.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Akers.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is.
I love how opinionated we are.
Out of the
Everyone.
way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Okay. Not all those words go together, but okay.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them
Guilty.
feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Oh, you know I be keeping on trucking. All right, y'all. We gotta get Little critters. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Have we seen that photo before? Probably. I don't know if I've been paying attention. Oh. So we're gonna have to do this quite a bit. If you were curious. This is the beauty of the game. There ain't another one in there. Oh. No! I didn't get enough. Hi, Guadalupe. Welcome. We are playing Nancy Drew, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. This is just like the Manette puzzle. They use the same box, it looks like. Is Mexico playing right now in the World Cup? I think we have a couple of people rooting for them. There's the... I gotta do both. I gotta do birds and bugs.
I must have scared it.
Yeah, that one I don't think is catchable. This tall grass would have so many ticks in it. Not to ruin the vibe, but Nancy's got ticks. And if she's not careful, she's gonna get booty sprinkles. Because I can't remember what the heck that word is called. Sparkles? Splinters. Splinters. Yeah. I used to be so good at getting around these woods. I'm confused. Like, last time I played this game, I was shocked that I didn't need the map. And you know what? Today, I do need the map. But I guess that's okay. We'll just say it's because I'm being blinded by the lights. So I gotta go down this way, so let's see. We're at the stump. And then we're gonna go left. Oh, orange bird. I'm gonna go left and then right to get to the yellow ribbon. Here we go. And now here we are. I guess the question is where we have not been, not how to get out. I probably haven't gone up here. Yeah, this game is really pretty. I think that's why people like it, is just how it sounds nice too. So here we go at the front, and then I'm gonna go explore some of this. Well, that looks like a good one. Oh! Where is it? No! Oh my gosh. Is it because there's 3 in there? You know what? Let's just come back at night. let's get back at night, because then it'll be a little easier. Here we go. And isn't it just nice ambiance? Feel free to just like rest your eyes. Maybe I could speak quietly for once and allow some resting. I'm gonna look at you guys' screen because it's a little easier. I think I need 12. Darn, nothing there. I think it has to have a chirping sound. Gots to have chirps. There's the chirps. Oh no, it was a roach. So I think we need 12, right? And we've got 4, 6, 8, 9. 3 more. 3 more. I don't think I enjoyed the bug puzzle the first time either. Uh-oh. I don't think I remember ever hearing the ghost dogs when I was hunting for bugs. That's cool. Why do I keep coming back? Stop coming back. Left. I think I did it again. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be— oh no, I made it to the yellow ribbon. That's good. Where do they mean? That was really cool to hear the dogs. Okay, so I think we need one more worm. What were we at? 5. We're at 10. And then I do know another little secret place we can go. Oh, darn. Not there. I can go where the shoe is. So if I go right, left, left. Left here. Nothing. Darn. That was a creepy noise. I think you just have to keep resetting it. Oh yeah, I can go in here.
Those look too rotten.
I love this pile of junk.
I'd better wait until daylight.
So, let's try to board up the floor.
Rotten
Do we have enough now?
floorboards. Watch your...
Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That was not the goal. 1, 2, 3. Do we need one more?
They
Darn.
need to be fastened to the floor.
Oh.
It's still not fixed.
Well, Nancy, I know. I don't think I've seen any nails. And there's, I think the robin, maybe. I might be able to get. Oh, here we go. Yes! Is that it? 4, 7, 10, 12. She said 12, right? Wait, is that a sleigh? Was that an all-time record? That felt fast. I'm suspicious. That might not actually be everything.
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
Got him right here.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Well, can he just
Guess
give me
I'll
his
see you
chainsaw?
later.
Always a pleasure.
Or can I hire somebody more reliable? No? Gotcha. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am... Birds. Birds. I'm birds. My brain is shutting down so quickly because I did so many things for 4th of July weekend. I'm so sleepy, y'all. You don't even know. It's a miracle I'm walking. There's a party too hard in DT Jax. That's true. I would not trust someone with my chainsaw. That's fair. But he could at least just send another boy. Do I have to put on the camo? Oh, okay. It's attached to the camera. It just like goes over my head. I think I did drop off the water sample, so he should tell me next time I visit him if the well is okay. That should be next. Here we go, Cardinal. Does everybody still have all their fingers and toes? I asked people that were celebrating the 4th of July to please come back with all of their fingers and toes. So I expect that hopefully did occur. I have expectations. Let's see, how do I get yellow ribbon? I go left, right. This is where the orange bird is supposed to be. The tanager? Well, sometimes people be playing with fireworks and they lose digits. It's a real risk. So I felt the need to ask. I had a really great 4th of July. Thank you for asking, Guadalupe. I watched a city fireworks display. I did not set off any fireworks myself. And it was very fun. And I went to the beach. And there was... Oh, I went to a museum. That was really fun. Just basically anything around town that was doing something, I tried to go to. It was fun. Oh. What am I missing? Am I just not seeing the bird? Can you guys see it and I can't? Oh my gosh, where are the birds? I got 2 birds I need. There's a robin, and then I need to find the tanager. Where is it? Oh, here it is. And now I need the robin, and then I think we're good for the forest. The only guy we haven't gotten is the hawk, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, I don't know. That feels like maybe a uniquely American problem to lose your fingers and toes to fireworks, but I'm sure we share it with many people. Like Roman candles, I feel like are specifically dangerous. Wait, Soaring Sparkles, are you British? Because I did see something pretty freaking hilarious, and that was that the royal family, like the official Instagram account of the royal family, posted like happy 250th birthday to America, and then I'm pretty sure they put the song Life is a Highway as like the song for the montage. Was it Life is a Highway, or was it like... It was hilarious, whatever it was. Why are fireworks a thing? Well, as Scott alluded to, they have their origins in China because the Chinese invented everything. Oh, you're South Asian. Okay, my bad. There are a lot of Brits in the chat, so I just had to check. And also Canadians. It's hard to keep you guys straight. I love it. We have such a great multicultural group. People, I don't know. We're really into fireworks on the 4th of July and New Year's Eve. And when I say fireworks, like a lot of times people don't have access to the big ones. It's like little sparklers or little poppers and stuff. And I mean, like, you need an ID to buy the bigger ones. Well, actually, I got ID'd because I bought sparklers when I was in Pennsylvania. Little bitty ones. But a lot of times people will. It depends on the state if they're legal or not, and what's legal and what's not. They're highly regulated. But the issue this year has been that a lot of Western states are experiencing wildfire conditions. And so apparently there was a city in Wyoming that did their fireworks display and they set the mountain on fire or something. It was crazy. It was like the official fireworks display, and they burned down the ecosystem. So pop off Wyoming, I guess. Welcome back, Maggie. So, what do I do? Where was the robin? Be on the map? Bluebird, yellowbird, orange bird, yellowbird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all 5 of them are listed. So I need a robin. So, but the red bird was probably the cardinal, right? That's probably what they meant. And then the robin is kind of, I guess, the tanager was orange. I grew up with a lot of cardinals all over the place. But yeah, people, and I didn't know that until recently, that a lot of times people associate cardinals with like loved ones that have died. And so they like symbolize them visiting. But I grew up with them everywhere. I mean, that was probably the most common bird in North Carolina. It was really cool. And they're so striking. Is that why, Maggie? Or did she, like, specifically love cardinals? Because I didn't know that. I don't know if that's, like, a Southern tradition about cardinals. Alright, I'm just gonna keep wandering until I find this dang robin. Oh, your grandma loved cardinals? That's really pretty, Maggie. Oh, she was a bird watcher? I was hoping we'd have bird watchers in the chat so we could learn about birds as we go. We need E-Mullins. Yeah, I wonder where that tradition started. I don't know if it's, I learned about it a few years ago. That's okay, Soren Sparkles. You can delete as many of your messages as you want. We're not judging. I don't know if she's a bird watcher. I'd have to check, but she's into birds. She's got a who's what's it? She's got like a sticker sheet with all of these birds specifically on it. That I don't know if she still sells them, but she made a sticker sheet where you could have all the stickers from this game. All the little birds. Oh my goodness. If I don't find this robin, I'm gonna die in this forest.
Nope, no hawks.
No hawks? Oh, is this like Hawk Point or something? Well, at least she said something. Hey, I'm pretty sure that there's a, wait a second. I always wanted to do, there is a Easter egg. Nancy Drew, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, Forest Easter egg. Okay, that is not what I said. It says Nancy Just Drugs. Nancy Drew, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, Easter egg. How do I do this? So if I go,
I don't see any hawks.
Nancy, why are we so obsessed with hawks? I would like to meet a robin. Okay, so if I go inside to the phone, I've got to equip some of these things. Oops. Oopsie. So I need to do 5, 5, 5, 6, 2, 6, 6.
Hello, Manon, and congratulations for being one of the first to solve the Scarlet Hand mystery in the final scene. For meritorious service and keen sleuthing skills in a Nancy Drew mystery, I hereby award you with this super duper deluxe Easter egg finder. Wave it around in good health.
Good health? Is that what she said? Oh, Soren Sparkles, are you an artist? Are you doing some digital art?
Howdy, Solver. Hope you're having fun. I just want to congratulate you for being one of the first people to figure out that Scarlet Hand was my next mystery adventure. For meritorious service and keen sleuthing skills in a Nancy Drew mystery, I hereby award you with this super duper deluxe.
Oh, they're the
Easter egg
same.
finder. Wave
So
it
they're
around
different.
in good health.
Wave it around in good health. Okay. So it was the same, but you could either call it 555 Man, M-A-N-N, or 555 Solve, S-O-L-V. So I'm supposed to, like, wave it around? What? I think there's also a way that you can pull up a map. I am lost in the sauce. Wave it around. They're trolling me. This can't be real. Oh, special shout out to Jamie, Lauren, Hannah, and Billy Bob. So Hannah, you got a shout out. Yeah, we want to know what you're drawing, Soaring Sparkles. Are you an artiste by trade? Oh, I know that show. I know that show, and people draw pretty pictures of the fan art because they have pretty outfits. I didn't watch it, but I'm familiar and I support. Am I healthy enough to be waving that around? Okay, Eduardo, maybe not. Rude. Could just ask somebody if they're healthy enough to wave that Easter egg around. No! Alright, well, that's good, because then I can follow left, right, right. Left, left, right, forward. Left, left, right, right. Right. Turn around? You have found a virtual geocache. We support your art career. We support. I feel like I was always friends with the art kids growing up. I did some drawing myself. I haven't done it lately. I'll do some watercolor every once in a while. I might go to a watercolor class at that museum that I told you guys I went to. Oh, in 5 seconds you will see what I saw when they told me I had to change all of these scenes. What? That was an accident. I stumbled into that one by myself. It's gone. Oh no. Oh, I do. I have it in my hand. I have to get to the yellow ribbon. Let's see. Fallen tree. Maybe it could be the... This must have been the cardinal back here, the red bird, because that's too specific. Let's go back to the fallen tree. I think it's it's the orange bird. And then the fallen tree, and then there's the log. That was where the blue jay was. There's the yellow ribbon. So if we walk from the yellow ribbon and turn right, left, right. There's some bait here. Bonus bait. Oh, so like if I needed extra bait. Cute. Yeah, I died. That was the Easter egg. Well, thanks, Guadalupe. You're an important part of the community too. I think everybody's really great. I'm lost in these dang woods, y'all. So, there's the log. There's the yellow ribbon. So we're gonna try to go here. Oh! That's where the orange bird was. True, Robert. You guys can come to the museum and watercolor with me. You don't have to, The robin is not yellow. There's no way that we're calling a robin yellow, right? Maybe we are. Gosh. Maybe they're just colorblind. The tree stump. this is supposed to be the yellow bird right here. Oh my gosh. What about the orange bird? We already looked for the orange bird. I'm gonna go crazy. Is it because it's not early in the morning anymore and it ran away? That would be pretty hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean not at all funny. And I would cry a little bit. Did I already get the robin? That would also be pretty funny. But I heard his call. Why? Oh, I'm back at the ribbon. I don't want to be at the ribbon. There's somebody living out here. Oh my gosh. Fallen tree. Is there anything I can use now to open up that key? It doesn't look like it. Whatever. We'll just wake up again. We'll surprise the forest by waking up so early that the sun is already out and blazing. I'm pretty sure when I heard it, it was close to that other one, which was up in the northern area. Please help me. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Oh no. This can't be. This can't be. There's no way he comes out at night. I saw it pop up. I saw the little subtitle thing that said robin noise. I saw it. I know I did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 6 and orange bird, yellow bird, bluebird, red bird. So if we find all 5 of those plus the hawk, then we should be safe. The yellow robin just isn't ripe yet. Yeah, so we've looked here. I mean, I guess... That was supposed to be one of them. One of the yellow birds. I don't think it's on this offshoot. That's where the shoe is. I think they're gaslighting me. I think I'm being gaslit. I don't think it's off on this maze piece. And we just did the shoe bit as well. So then it's gotta be, like I said, up in the northern region. So we could look over here. This is another offshoot. Not here. What if we found a tiger? Oh my gosh. I would be so scared. Where you are there actual tigers in the wild? Because I think I would be so scared. And we have like cougars and they're scary. I'll mess around with them. So there's the log. And then... Is it like, oh, you're walking too fast? It's so late at night, it's actually almost the morning. I mean, maybe I do need to be going around at night. There's an owl out here, so... I'm so confused. This is where I heard the robin. I know I heard the robin. Did I get it? It'd be so funny if I got it and I'm just like walking around for no reason. That would be hilarious, huh, guys? So funny, right? So funny. Yeah, because this is the cemetery. Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna go talk to Birdman. And we're gonna ask him for help. And if he doesn't give us help, then we'll die. No. 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 Why? The tree stump. And then go. That's the wrong direction. Fallen tree. And then I need to go left of the fallen tree. Oh, goodness. We're out. We're safe. We're out. Guess we just gotta make it nighttime. All I could think. I gotta keep going after these birds. Oh, I gotta ask for sandpaper too, because of his sprinkles. Okay, I recall. He's not there. Wait, what? Why is he not there? Uh-oh. Wait, this is actually scary. I can't keep my eyeballs open. I can't keep my eyeballs open, y'all. I think we might have to call it for tonight. I can't keep them open. Maybe I'll go talk to Ranger Acres first. Because at least then that'll be a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. And I could talk to Sally. Maybe do some yapping first. Oh, whoops. No, she's a 215 number. Whew.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Oh, snow leopards are so pretty. Sometimes I get those pictures where people are like, try to find the snow leopard in this photo, and you never can. They're just so good at hiding. Same with mountain lions. They're so good at hiding. You won't know. Unless they tell you they're there. You won't know. Oh, I'm also an Easter time, Maggie. I just usually stay up till 1 o'clock, I guess. But the eyeballs, they're not eyeballing the way they ought to.
That Emily Griffin is quite a character. How well do you know her?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
4th of July tattoos and all.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Wow.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. So did the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Cool.
Has the clock
I think I
ever
can do
worked?
Not
the
for me.
clock bit.
Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands, you know, trying to get them to work, and all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The
Well,
only way
let's
to know
find
for sure
out.
whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
Talk to you later.
I'm the man for the job.
Nancy.
That is really cool. I can't even imagine snow leopards being native to an area I've grown up in. You know, it's just like, it feels like one of the coolest animals, or like a tiger. My mom is obsessed with tigers, and I just don't get it. I'm scared out of, you know, I'm scared of them. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning, but I'm pretty sure one would just maul me to death and have fun doing it. Oh no, I gotta go ask about my well. Maybe I can do the clock, though. Oh, no, I'm gonna need more info. Yeah, Hannah said we need a small shovel for our 10 hiking essentials. Oh my goodness. I'd be scared of a moose too, Scott. Because they get spooked, right? And then they could hurt you real bad. They're massive creatures. Where am I going? The ranger station. This is why I couldn't play Outer Wilds today. My brain just isn't here. We're barely able to do this.
You're back.
Where's your dog, boy? I'm so sorry. I respect you and your position as a park ranger. I don't know why I said that.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
You've been busy? Why are you busy, King?
How long have you been the Lone Ranger here, as it were?
6 long, very frustrating years. If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Oh, so he does have ambitions.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
Yeah, that time I definitely was.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic.
I'll say.
He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
For sure. Just wanted to double check, sir. Thank you
Thanks for
for
all your
complying.
Always a pleasure.
We'll do this.
Let's
Whatever.
see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Little cats drink milk. Milk is 1,000. C, 100. Wait. Little L is 50. C is 100. D is 500. M is 1,000. So, okay. So 1,000 and then, okay, so this is 1,900. And then this is, I don't think these are already in their spots because I've got, so it kind of staggers if you know about Roman numerals. So this is 1,000 and then it's 100 minus 1,000. So 9 plus 10. So this is 1910. This is 1919. What's this one? So then it would be MCM. So this would be 1950, 60, 1960. So that would be all the way over there. I gotta find some older ones. I guess I could just go one by one. I feel like maybe they were generally in order. So yeah, MCM 1900. Gosh, not a great time for the brain to not be doing too hot. This is 19. That's also over here. I mean, in general, probably anything with the L is going to go over there. And so this one is going to be 25. Here. So I'm just going to have to go one by one with these dang things. So 1,947. So this one also goes over here. But then the problem is that I'm replacing it with the wrong things. This is 1,941. Okay, so this could be here. And then 1,925. Darn. I really just need to find 1919 and earlier. Like this one would be 1913. And this one would be 15. And this one is 4. Okay, perfect. So you can kind of see it stack. And then this is 1904. And then this one is 19. That's 1919. Okay, so I think this one is correct. And then we've got 1900, 1904. This is 8, 10, 11. That might be right. I don't know. I might be wrong in a couple areas, but these I think are fairly well sorted. And then 25. Okay, so this is, yes, this is 25, 32, 39, 41, 45. That might also be correct. Okay, and then we've got 60.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
Well, I guess it's not that hard anyway. And we can just read all of the things we want. The Belafonte Star. War takes. Born in Newark, New Jersey in see, she's coming out. This New York woman. And I don't have a Philly accent. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and disperse the money he made as a racketeer. Compared to other gangsters, Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side, although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum? Nancy Drew? To gold heist. He never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. Sad. Sad. Oh, that's the one I... Wow, so he was born in Newark. That must suck. So close yet so far, you know? Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake residence. Mickey Malone arrested right at his luxurious Moon Lake property. Careful to keep Malone's attack dogs at bay. Agents from the the IRS and the Department... Department of Justice raided the lakefront home at dawn, catching Malone and his henchmen completely by surprise. Within seconds, Malone was handcuffed. Wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas, he was swept out the car and into a swept out the door and into a waiting car. Wow. Conspiracy to violate prohibition laws? Who would dare? More alcohol? Nancy Drew? The police have been wise to his activities for years. Shadowy associates, bribes, threats. But it was the IRS that got him. Guys, mandatory compliance is real. And by that, I mean voluntary compliance, but it's a bit of a Freudian slip. Mickey Malone's been making us look like fools for a long time, declared Bureau of Investigation Agent Waldo Mathias, but today, the good guys finally got the last laugh. Malone loudly and repeatedly proclaimed that he'd done nothing wrong. However, his protestations of innocence ended abruptly when, apparently not wishing to be photographed in his pajamas, Malone took a swing at a press photographer. He was quickly subdued. Nice. He's a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident. Rumors are flying thick and fast, and we're going backwards in time. That Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began. 4 men in a locked gate blocked the driveway leading to the site. Alright. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Mathias, the agent spearheading the DOJ's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say. If he is, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're gonna be sending him to ain't on no beach, and he's gonna be there for a real long time. That's sick. I'm trying to get out of here. Go away. Oh my gosh. How do I back away? I can't figure out how to walk away. Oh my gosh. Am I stuck here? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die here? I'm gonna die here. Reading this newspaper clipping. Oh, there we go. Whew. Dragging ban is a real drag. There's gold in them thar sandbars. For the past 10 years, she's been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake. She's dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac. Wow. Griffin estimates she's made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. But last week, her windfall came to an end. Local ordinance makes recovery of objects from the lakebed illegal. Illegal. Yeah, seriously, I'm dying with Ranger Acres. That would not go well. I mean, I respect him. I just don't want to die in his presence, you know? So she's ticked that she can't be like an armchair archaeologist, I guess. I thought there was something like a newspaper. Huh. I love the agent. He looks so cool. Well.
You're back.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out
no.
to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little
Thank
bit
you.
of positive reinforcement.
Wow. I have a mug that Denny got me that has that on it. I'll have to bring it next time we play.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres.
That's so freaking cute, okay? He's like, I just want people to, like, follow the rules, and I have these to, like, encourage kids to, like, follow the rules and, like, be good stewards of nature. And he's like, I don't give them out that often. Here's one for you because you did something good. You helped do some archival work for me. Gosh, he just gets the short end of the stick. People hate him for just doing his job.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
And he's here all by himself, just representing, you know, good old, well, I guess it's the state. Good old PA. Just trying to do the right thing. It's tough out there. Oh. Same, Eva. Respectfully. Okay, well, why don't we just leave it like, what's like an aesthetic place to save? Because I want to be able to see, like see the porch. Yes, like this. This is aesthetic. I feel like this is a great place to leave it. We did the Roman numerals puzzle, which actually is one of my faves. Even though I made a face, I did enjoy doing it. Oh my goodness, but I'm gonna go sleep for 1 billion hours and try to wake up bright and early tomorrow for my job. Because I still gotta do real adult things. So wish me luck, and I'm wishing you luck. I hope that you sleep well if it's sleeping time. But a lot of people are across the globe, so if it's not sleeping time, I wish you the best in your drawing or your work times or whatever you're going to endeavor to do. And I will see you guys on Thursday. I feel like we'll probably play some more Outer Wilds unless something crazy happens. But, yeah, I know. Jump scare, huh? But I'm going to go read a little bit of my book. I'm going to go maybe have some chamomile tea and have a lovely time. So thank you all for being here. I will see you soon. Bye!